I should really go in and make noise.
From the book To Kill a Mockingbird, and Mr. Will from the movie Places in the Heart. So first, Mr. Boo Radley. No, that's not right. Almost there. That's good. Okay, so, what do you think are the mysteries behind these characters?
Well, the mystery with, Mr. Boo is that, well, he's, kept in his house for, a long time because of apparent issues with his mental health, and he's committed crimes. And for, Mr. Will, he's blind, so he can't really move around much, and he does his best that he can to do it.
Okay then, so, these characters both seem to not do much work. So, Mr. Will, he makes chairs, which is a surprising tactic, even though he's blind. And he also helped out in the movie with Edna Balding's cotton farm to help her raise money.
For Mr. Boo, he doesn't do any work, but he does he makes figurines for the children. He gives them stuff.
Okay, how about the connection to the community? So, Mr. Boo is obviously dormant in his house because of being in jail, and he's also not a very social person. So, Mr. Boo he doesn't know many of the people in the community.
He's locked up.
But he has watched the people from his window many times, and therefore he knows some things about them.
Yeah, he knows a lot of things about them, which is pretty good.
Okay, and Mr. Will, he's blind, so he doesn't know what his friends and family look like, but he's a very nice person, and he does know the people in the community. In the end of Places in the Heart, in the tornado scene, Mr. Will, although blind, does all he can to save Possum when she's upstairs hiding.
Yeah, he pretty much went up the stairs, and he got Possum, and came back down and tried to get her to the shelter.
Yes, he did. So, Mr. Will is a hero in that sense. Mr. Boo Radley, at the end of the book To Kill a Mockingbird, he saves Scout and Jem from Mr. Ewell, who was trying to attack them in result from the court case when Atticus was defending Tom Robinson against rape.
And Mr. Ewell was essentially embarrassed in front of the entire community.
So, both of these characters are very similar but have many differences. But I think we could both consider them heroes because both of these people they did a huge deed in I guess you could say saving children. And one more thing about Mr. Boo Radley, he at the end of the book, he doesn't necessarily, he just leaves home. He just goes back home after he
saves the children.
The children, yes, thank you. So why do you think he just went directly home instead of actually staying outside and,
Because the person who's in the house, Mr. Nathan, probably does not want him outside at all because of the issues with his mental health. I mean, well, we don't know when he committed a crime, but Mr. Nathan probably wouldn't care if he saved the children. He probably wouldn't even know.
Okay, and then Mr. Will, at the end when Mose is getting attacked by the KKK, Mr. Will uses the line that he or someone else strung up, and he goes and tries to save Mose by shooting the pistol up in the air, even though he is eventually tricked by the KKK by throwing things around him because he's obviously blind, so he can't see.
So he will shoot at the things.
But it's a good thing that he did what he did.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay. So both of these heroes are very similar, but yet have many differences. So these are the conclusions.